All right, well, welcome to our Lunch and Learn. It's interesting, just as a sidebar issue, Shane says, what are we going to do for Lunch and Learn for January? Because we had some pretty hefty ones in October, November, December with year-end close and so forth. This is going to be a little lighter. But he asked me point blank, do we have enough information to do a complete Lunch and Learn on not convergence, but customer source? And I said, oh, yes, we do, plenty. So by a raise of hands, for those that are here in this room, who has used CustomerSource?
I signed up for it.
Absolutely not one of you has used CustomerSource. Okay, so we rest our case. This can be a really good session for you today. We're going to try and make it light, but Janet, she just mentioned just a second ago, she signed up, but that's the extent of it. So this is a joint effort today. I've got Shane Kump, who is our CSM, Customer Sales Manager, and he is going to show you how to sign up for CustomerSource. We will probably spend 15 to 20 minutes on that process. And frankly, it can be a challenge and can be also very easy depending upon how well you've set up your .NET passport and password. You know, if you're using that for Windows Live and other sessions like that, it can be quite easy to do. So we're going to go through a couple of slides here that I am going to present, give you a basic overview of CustomerSource, and then I'm going to turn the time over to Shane to show you how to set up other users in your entity, and you'll see some of the benefits today of becoming a member of the CustomerSource community. And so I'll go ahead and start that and get going. Okay, here we go. So again, welcome to the session today. Our agenda is, Shane is going to do the first part of the training, and he will talk about what is CustomerSource. He'll talk about what can it do for you. Shane will also talk about and show you how to access the system and set up users. He will do a setup of a user here. We're going to use CustomerSource at Premier Computing as the email recipient, so you can see how that happens. The reason we do this is there's a security environment. He'll explain further where we need to link your email address so people can't end up doing it inappropriately in your organization. Then for the balance of the session, when he's through, I will talk more in depth about delivering information based upon your specific needs at a CustomerSource. And then it'll show you how to enable the learning opportunities to interact with Microsoft. It'll show you how to answer support questions and keep your solution current and complete. That's a very high level of agenda items, and so with that in mind, I would just go in here. CustomerSource is available to anybody that is actually on their enhancement program, and so it is something you need to pay to be current. But one of the major benefits that you get from being part of CustomerSource, by paying your annual enhancement, is you do get CustomerSource accessibility. And frankly, I think it is one of the major benefits of paying your annual enhancement program. Obviously, an enhancement program is set up to keep you current, but there are so many other benefits and features associated with keeping your enhancement program current. We'll talk about that during the session, but I think that is one of the biggest ones. Shane has a handout today.
Everybody should have one on it.
Everybody should have one in front of them. And for those that are online, you can go to the premiercomputing.com download section, and Shane has put the handout there. And it talks about service plans. There's a 16% enhancement plan. There's an 18% plan, and there's a 25% plan. We won't go into a lot of details about that, but the benefits associated with each plan are covered in that documentation that's shown here, and the ones that have received it internally. So CustomerSource provides you a secure, password-protected pipeline of to get information for Dynamics GP. Now we're focusing on Dynamics GP today, but we do have several Dynamics Customer Relations Management clients as well. So even though we're focusing on the GP and the accounting ERP environment, CRM there's a wealth of information for CRM in CustomerSource as well. So what can CustomerSource do for you? It will deliver information based upon your needs. Shane will show you how you set up your account. There's a service that I personally enroll in called Insights. And each and every week, I get an email from Microsoft. It's sort of like an RSS feed, but it's really not. They just send this out to you. It's an electronic magazine. So it keeps me current on events that are happening in the Microsoft community. So you'll get news articles as well. Then you can do interact sessions. There's a discussion board. Microsoft actually will give you the opportunity to participate in the Partner Advisory Council. And what that means to an end user is you can actually talk with people at Microsoft in these councils. It's an online council, and submit requests for suggestions to make the system better. And they're listening to you. It's live. It's a human interaction section and discussion board. Shane will show you also today in his session about how to get online training and take advantage of the hundreds of classes that are available to you. And frankly, again, this is one of the most highest return on your investment you can get by paying your enhancement program. You get 100% unlimited training. So if somebody has a AR turnover in one of their departments, you have a new employee, they can just go into the accounts receivable module inside online and learn how to do it. So it doesn't take time away from your job. Online demos. We'll show you as we go through the customer source session today how you can actually go out and get demos of different products online. Then there's the technical support part of customer source. I'll show that to you in my part. The sales support and the assisted support. And then it will allow you to keep your system current with product upgrades, payroll tax updates. We talked about the Partner Advisory Board and the suggestion database. And then, of course, you can do your enhancement renewal online. I was talking to V yesterday. We do this in preparation a day before and make sure everything's going well. In her review yesterday, she mentioned she'd still prefer to have you work with her because she handles all the invoicing for enhancement, but you could do it online if you wished. So what we're going to do is I am going to switch the presentation to Shane. He is actually in CustomerSource, and he is going to show you how now to set up a user in CustomerSource. So you can actually directly access CustomerSource by going, and by the way, this is a PowerPoint. It will be published on our website when we're through, so you don't have to really take notes here if you don't want. But you can directly access CustomerSource by going to this URL, and then you can actually directly access CustomerSource from within Dynamics. And how you do that is you really go to the little help icon over here, and you come down to Microsoft Dynamics GP Online. And when you do that, it will take you to the web portal that Shane is in right now. So I'm going to change the presenter to Shane, and he will take over here at this point. And then for the internal people, I have to change the projector connection here. That's right.
You can see my screen, right?
I can see your screen on this end here, and you have to do the FN show screen on yours.
Let me show it. There we go.
You got it? Okay. Okay, Shane, you're up.
Okay, so this is the CustomerSource site. I don't know why my screen, I'm going to try to change my resolution maybe. See if I can get it so it doesn't cut that off. Where is it?
Display lower left. Go a little higher. Actually, it's going to go under change display settings. Right there.
What do you have yours set at?
Mine's 1400.
Yep, okay, so this is the CustomerSource site. You can tell by the, it says CustomerSource here right now. As we start going through it, it's actually going to change, and this will say PartnerSource. Just because we're a partner, we get a little bit different portal than the CustomerSource portal. But pretty much everything that we'll show you in here is going to be in CustomerSource. And I think the main reason that people don't use CustomerSource is probably the user setup. It's a little bit hard to get people set up just because you have to create the user and wait for some emails to come through and then click from the links from the emails to finish the setup. So Sometimes what we run into is that they don't get the email because it's blocked by your email blocker maybe. Or if there's already a .NET Passport set up, it makes it a little bit hard. So hopefully today, I have a new user, just a generic email that we're going to use, and hopefully it'll go pretty easily.